Okay, so here it is. First we can fill in the degrees. 0 degrees, 0 radians, 360 degrees, 2 pi radians. That's 0.10. Then we can go up here to 0, 1. 90 degrees, pi over 2. Negative 1, comma 0, 180 degrees, pi. To 70 degrees, 3 pi over 2, 0, negative 1. Those are the quadrantal angles. They're on the x and y axis. Next, we're going to focus in the first quadrant. 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, pi over 6, pi over 4, pi over 3. This is long and short. So it's rad 3 over 2, 1/2. This is short and long, so it's 1/2, rad 3 over 2. This is rad 2 over 2, rad 2 over 2. So we take the first quadrant, and since we know this is positive, positive, and the second quadrant is negative, positive, we take these points and we reflect them across the y-axis. We reflect them across the y-axis and we use the same sine and cosine, but with different signs, different symbols. So it's going to be negative, positive. So negative, 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 positive. So this is going to be rad 3 over 2, 1/2. Just like 30 degrees was, but it's 150 degrees, and it's 5 pi over 6. And this one is rad 2 over 2, so it's negative rad 2 over 2, rad 2 over 2, and it's 3 pi over 4, 135 degrees. 3 pi over 4. This one's 60 degrees, so we're going to be at 2 pi over 3 and 120 degrees, and it's right here. Negative 1/2, rad 3 over 2. So once you know the first quadrant, you can reflect to the other quadrants, and it's not a problem. Here, in the third quadrant, it's negative, negative. So they're all negative. Let's put the angles in first, and then we can put the sines and cosines. So after 180 is 210, 225, 240. And it's 7 pi over 6, 5 pi over 4, and 4 pi over 3. So we're going to take this quadrant and reflect it twice. So we're going to take these answers and reflect them down. So right here, it's rad 3 over 2, 1/2. So it's going to be negative and negative. Negative rad 3 over 2, negative 1/2. The 45 degree angles, the pi over 4s, are always rad 2 over 2. And they're both going to be negative. And then the pi over 3s, it's 1/2, rad 3 over 2, and they're both negative. And then we go to the last quadrant. Remember, you have till Friday to memorize this, and then you'll post it up on Google Classroom or Remind for me. So then this one is 300 degrees, 315 degrees, or 330 degrees. It's 5 pi over 3, 7 pi over 4, 11 pi over 6. And you have a choice. You can reflect from here over here and have it be positive, negative, or you can reflect down and have it be positive, negative. So whichever one you prefer. So if you're going to reflect down, this is long, short, so it's rad 3 over 2, negative 1/2. This is rad 2 over 2, rad 2 over 2, and the second one, the sign, is negative. And then the last one is short and then long, so it's 1/2, rad 3 over 2, and that's negative, rad 3 over 2. So if you do fill these out and turn them into me without looking, if you can figure them out, how to do it, then it'll really help your grade. If you choose to do it. If you choose not to do it, you'll still have the grade from March 13th. So I'm going to post these up and type up your homework, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.